Yes, guys, and welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the Lowend to the Legend, Part 8. Now, if you tuned into yesterday's stream, there ain't really too much advancement since then, but this is really just a quick summary of just what we achieved yesterday. We did a stream, and it lasted for the best part of 2.5 hours, and it was an epic session. It really was an epic session. So it's going to fire in straight with Matt. We've got to the end of the season, believe it or not. That's how much we covered. We've got to the end of the season. Matt, Cardiff, myself, St Mirren, the second leg of the whole game, really. And let's give you a really, really quick and brief update on just what's been happening in the dugout. It really is insane. We'll start with Matt then. Matt, we're on the 1st of July, that's where we saved yesterday. So, it's a good time, deals have gone through. Matt is Cardiff, and Matt, believe it or not, is still in the Championship. He's still in the Championship, and in the worst possible circumstances, the last game of the season, he fell into 7th place. Live on stream, he was devastated. He was absolutely devastated. His run towards the back end of the season was just outrageous. He was in that top 6 and most of that season, but it was the last game of the season. He did make up for it, though, to an extent, because he did sensationally win the FA Cup on penalties against Aston Villa. Might not have been deserved, but who gives a fuck? He'll be in Europe this season. The last game, then, you can see he didn't win any of his last 4 league games. I mean, 1 win in the last 6. It was horrendous from Matt. It really was. So, in terms of this season, let's have a look at some of his buys already. He's made some absolute stunners. Obviously, with me being in Scotland, I've not been able to go for this calibre of player. Some of these, and I'll show you them. Anthony Gordon's a great buy. He is 31, but he's a great signing. And I really feel he will make promotion this season. I feel he has to make promotion this season. Toby Stewart, very good goalkeeper. Very good indeed. Prokin, now I remember him from one of my games. He's quite a solid Russian defender. Dragomir, I don't know who he is. Fairly decent. Sobia, well, we can all work out who that is, can't we? A forward right centre Egyptian. That can only be one person. That has got to be Salah. Injury pro's a bit worrying. I did have him on my short list, but I never even went for him, not whilst I was St Mirren. But Matt swooped in, and he's got him. Great player. Herrera, Brazilian defensive midfielder, another solid player there. And Hernana. Now, I think that could be Neymar. Great player. So he's brought 7 players. He's got 3 more in. He's got 3 more to go. Still got a bit of money. He has to make a title challenge. He really does. He has to be getting promoted. Over to me, and we celebrated Championship glory. We won the Championship in Scotland, and we are in the Premier League. And it was a bit unlucky, really, because we also made it to the semi-finals of the Scottish FA Cup, where we bowed out to Dundee United. Which was a bit unfortunate, but I'd have gladly swapped the cup for the promotion any day of the week. Although I did lose my shit a little bit on this game there. I got a little bit angry with this. I had 2 disallowed goals in that, and I don't know, the table took a bit of a fucking whack in there. So for me, I mean, it's a lot different for me. I mean, we've got a little bit of money to work with now, believe it or not. We've not bought any players yet. Plenty of players went. We've got some work to do. We've got some serious work to do. Rangers actually stole the title. They stole it on the last game of the season, something I didn't point out on the stream. They had to win and see Aberdeen lose, and that's exactly what happened. Aberdeen lost at Celtic, and Rangers won. So, in fact, I don't think we can... We might be able to... Oh, yeah, there we go. We can see it. I didn't think we could. So, that was absolutely sensational. And Partick Thistle lost the playoffs, and Hibernian won the playoffs. So Hibernian, having stayed in the top 2 with me most of the season, they made it through the playoffs, and they'd actually made it through the playoffs with a game to go. They won their game against Partick and then Falkirk, and then Partick and Falkirk set out to play each other, but it was irrelevant because Hibernian had already done it. So They are in. Whoops a daisy. No. Oh, whoa, what's happened? Why has that just come up? Fucking dickhead. So yeah, that is what it is. I wanted to look at their money. Secure. Yeah, they've got a bit of money, and you know we've got a really big job ahead of us. There's no doubt about it. We've got a massive job ahead of us for St Mirren. So right, okay. Oh, Kingsley's still there, 38 years of age. I thought his pace was 1, actually, but hey ho, his pace is 2. Actually, he was one of my better players last season. I don't know what to expect, I really don't. In terms of the managerial stats, we were superb, weren't we? We were superb, and I think that was always going to go down a little bit. Rangers go to the joint top, and we will be keeping an eye. We'll be keeping an eye on that indeed. Okay, so that is the low end to the legend. And the next instalment as we move on. Until next time from me, guys, take it easy.